Alrighty viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. Oh yeah, by the way, we're not inside the train anymore. I got bored and I came in here and started trying to level up our weapons, and accidentally leveled up the Magic Brassard to the Bandit Brassard. So let's do that, shall we? Bandit Brassard was built up. Let you steal enemies' items in battle. So, the Bandit Brassard we want to make into... I think the crystal one was always better, wasn't it? Let's see. Yeah, the crystal would go to the platinum, and then the platinum would go to... Well, it has 3 different options, and the platinum would make you get wealth. So that actually might be a good idea. So let's do that. All I need is attack and flame. So I'll put 2 flame on here. Surprised I put it up there. Oh well. I know a way to keep it from doing that. Ta-da! Of course, putting it all the way at the bottom would kind of suck too, but it's an option. Anyway though, let's see. Still need more flame. Anyway, though, I guess since I did that now, I gotta continue killing some things around here. Let's see if we can't steal anything from these guys. Shit! Got back into a corner. Oh, we got the unknown bone, at least. Still using Cyclone over the other stuff. Yeah, if I didn't mention it before, what attribute it uses is either dependent on the strongest attribute you have or which one it thinks is the strongest. You can't choose it yourself. Which, I find that really, really strange. Just saying. Bothering to try to steal stuff. I don't know what the chances of it actually stealing something is. I think you can actually, once you get this thing to level 5s, break it down and put that steel thing on like a sword or something. And that would make it very interesting. Because then you're more likely to steal, in my opinion, if you're cutting people into pieces. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would probably be really hard for them to program that, but part of me wishes that they could make it where if you used both weapons, that it would give it to both, but the only way you can give it experience to both persons' weapons is to actually, you know, I'm gonna take out one with the sword. Oh yeah, you can start eating the roasted chestnuts if you want to. I think they heal either all health or at least a huge portion of it, so there's that. Oh yeah, she's the right bot a little bit. I still need to get the what do you call it? Oh, cool. We now have enough to get Steve, but I still need to get the barrel cannon, which I can get after I actually finish what I was meant to be finishing. Oh well. Did we just find destruction crystals, I think, in that last chest? That's funny, because I was just saying, oh, they don't give them to you here. Oh well. This place is huge this time. Maybe I'll also do some off-screen fishing. And this one, there's a good spot for it. Huh. Well, there's the saw. We can get out of here. If I want. Nice dodge in there, bud. Oh my god. Have you guys seen that picture out there? You know, I think his name's Bruno Mars, the guy who sings I'll Catch a Grenade for You. I think that's actually a pretty good song in my opinion, but there's like these people online that made a picture, and what it is like this Marine holding a grenade launcher, and he's like challenge accepted, and I'm like, what the hell, you know? It's like people are like super violent when it comes to songs that they don't like. I still think it's funny. I don't know if I've mentioned this in my videos or not, but like the hatred around Nickelback. Like, talk to almost anybody, and a lot of them will actually, if you mention Nickelback, will say, oh, you mean that band that like totally sucks or something like that, you know, something along those lines. And I think it's hilarious because, you know, well, basically I don't really think that they're that horrible of a band. And, you know, I'm sure people are like, oh, it's because you have poor taste in music. And it's like, well, no. And if you think I have poor taste in music means that you think it's weird that I don't listen to metal or rap, then yeah, I guess you're right.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
And if I wanted to say it in the way that those people say it, I would say it like this. I think metal and rap is the shittiest music on the face of music. So yeah, basically that's how they say it. I don't understand that. I think it's funny. See, me, I think, I don't know why I got into this topic of music, but I think when it comes to music, everybody should just be allowed to have whatever opinion they want and not be judged for it. I know that's funny to some, but no. Like, you know, for me, I was talking to this guy, and he was, I think I brought this up before, but he was saying that he only listens to rap, and he was asking me what kind of music I have on my, you know, MP3 player, and I said, oh, pretty much everything except for metal and rap, and, you know, stuff like that. And he's like, really? All I listen to is rap. And I thought it was hilarious because I was like, oh, well, that's cool, you know, whatever, you know. But to me, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, everybody's going to have their separate opinions on, you know, music. And mine is always like, if I can't understand what they're saying, it's not music. So that's why I hate metal. And I hate rap because, well, in most cases, any song that's fast talking about getting with some bitch and like fucking her and like a, you know, whatever the hell it is, I'm like, why the hell would you listen to that music? I know many people are gonna be like, well, that's not all there is of rap. And I'm like, no, you're right. But, you know, that's just what I associate with rap. So, anyway. Just saying. So anyway, now that we have the voice unit, let's go ahead and, I don't know if it gets like automatically installed. Let's see. Yeah, it did. That's how you can tell right there. Let's see. I need to look that up again. What it is that you need to. I don't need that page open anymore. There we go. No, not that guy. There it is, that's right. Yeah, okay. So we need to... actually, I need to go to the back of the train again to get this. I mean, I guess we can switch around our people real quick. Oh, speaking of... So... I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but if you go ahead and you know, go and fuck, I'm like thinking so hard on this I can't remember what I was thinking of. Oh, if you move people into a place, right? Like, because you can do that. That's what she was talking about. We need to move Gordon to this place. And you want to keep him in your party. There is a problem you need to realize. If you replace him with someone else, you have to go to where you left him to pick him up again. So... a lot of the people, you're not really going to be actually moving into houses, like, I don't believe. Like, some of you don't even actually move into houses. And, the funny thing is, so those characters who don't move into houses, you can easily just go and get off the train, right? And the train is always within reach, because it's always at the station that you can get to. But, the problem with that is, if you move someone into a house, you have to go to that person's house, find out where they are, go to that person's house, and then get them back. So it's just kind of funny. It doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but it becomes a big deal real fast. Just saying. I think I got everything else I need right now. Yeah. Oh, here. Let's do this real quick. My cheese just melts in your mouth, that's what she said. And sent her back to the train. It's kind of cute though, because they actually give Corrine animation, and she's just kicking her legs while she's sitting there. I do kind of want to keep her in my party for whenever I find those coins, but I think you get something that, yeah, makes bread and will sell you ingredients, and you can also buy bread. I think the bread that she makes is this bread here, so keep that in mind. Wait, what else did it say it did? It just makes bread. Okay, so yeah, no point in adding her to my party. Shall I shine your shoes for you? That sounds horrible. Anyway, you can buy fruit from Adele here. The fruit that it's saying is heartthrob cherry, stoneberry, petrifies enemy when thrown, gooey peach, poison apple, mellow, and banana. And that's it. So if you eat, just like before, if you eat a banana, you'll get thirst and have to take a tasty water afterwards. So they're not really that useful. The rest of these are just throwable items, so it's up to you if you want them or not. Her abilities, like I said before, is gradually raises weapon HP of unequipped items. Now, I'm not sure what it means by gradually because I've never actually seen it in action before, so we will see how long it takes to recover this weapon's HP all the way back up. But we don't have another weapon that we could possibly use to check to see what it does for the wrench. Let's see. Did I get anybody else? I don't think I did. This is... Aha, yeah. Ferdinand, you can buy food from him. Premium chicken. So, just like before, premium chicken costs the most, but is really, really useful. In fact, if you really want to, you can just like sell your other foods that you have if you really want, and buy an ass ton of the premium chicken, and you would be set for a long time. But you end up finding it, I think, later on in the game anyway. So it's up to you if you want to. It's up to your own prerogative if you want to buy it or not. Anyway, Gordon will actually sell you diorama parts as well, but he only sells rolling logs, sturdy rock, and forest dew. And his abilities gives you bonus attack points on plant monsters. So there you go. Other than that, we don't really need him right now, so we won't bother adding him to our party yet. And that's it. That's everybody. So, who did I add to my party? I already forgot. You will notice that when I'm playing, I will always forget to add this character to my party and get him to make me bombs. Don't worry about that. It's not something you need to always do. I mean, yes, it's useful to sell them for a lot of money, but other than that, you shouldn't need to do that every time. So, anyway, we need to finish that fence. I forget how you do it. Like, if you have to put it all the way around it, like where like you can't even get inside the place, or if you have to have like one extra so that they just come together. Come together right now. Over. Anyway, make the eye tree. Make the eye tree too. And the nose tree. Didn't make the water big enough. I'm supposed to put it in between this water. Nope, no, stop. Let's clean up some of this water, because I know that's gonna freak out the goal. But I need to have space around here. There we go. So, place the river back. Crazy that you can just, like, you know, pick it up, right? it really 15 parts? Looking at the tree real quick, I'm going to kind of put it more in the middle. So right there. And I think you want to put... I can't really tell how they got it looking. That looks about right. Damn, you just like slam it in there even harder? God. Huh? Okay, I think that's how you do it. And that will actually get us something. I already took a picture of withered jerk, right? So yeah, I need to do that. There should be 15 waters out. Let's see if that put up our culture. Nope. But it did make us go up a little bit. Ah, yes, the withered tree is restored. So yeah, there's something. So now we need to get Gordon living in here, and Polly. So to do that, we need to make a... where is it? Straw house. And I don't have rough rocks. Shit. We need to lay down the rocks again. So let me see something. If I break it, what does it do? Some of your materials have returned. Yeah, now I can make it. So let's say yes to this. Let's see, where do we want to put this? How about like right here? There's been a change in the future. Now, after you move someone in, you can come inside and talk to them. They're like, plants and flowers only grow as well as you look after them. I could never neglect my babies. So, I thought you were supposed to like say something like, to like stuff that he wants added to the house, if anything. But you can always add extra stuff to the house. If there's been a change in the future, maybe something will happen. So this actually makes an event happen in the future. So we need to go and take care of that. So let's go do that. Now, this scene I think might get annoying after a while. I mean, sure you get to see new people every time. But I have someone else in my party unless I keep a certain somebody in my party all the time. But I can always skip it if you don't want to see it. But then you might miss the event.
Oh, hello. So, you were the ones who woke me.
He doesn't sound too happy about that.
Somehow I feel like I've slept for a long time.
You notice that that's always something that they go back on? Like, if someone's, like, been, like, thrown away from, like, life, you know, like, just, like, ceases to exist. Well, except for in Chrono Trigger, they did something different. But that's regardless. Like, they say something along the lines of, I felt like I was either in, like, a really deep sleep, or, in the case of Chrono Trigger, they feel like they've been torn apart. Interesting enough.
Jurak, we need you to tell us something. We need to know about a being called Emperor Griffin. We suspect he's a terrible monster who's taken over the forces of darkness. He's been playing with reality across the different eras.
That was very, active of emotion.
I don't know what his true goal is, but if we let him keep at it, the whole world may disappear. He even erased you, Jurak, by destroying your origin point. We've got to stop him, or there's no telling what will happen. Jurak, I hear you've been reincarnated many times, but you keep the memories of your ancestors from the distant past. Isn't that right? So somewhere in those vast memories, you should be able to remember everything that's ever happened on this planet. You must remember something about Griffin. Who he is, where he is. Please tell us, Jurak, we must know.
Is it bad that, like, at that point where, like, it showed us, like, the grass, there was, like, that point where, like, it kind of starts going down, like, in a hill-like fashion, but they actually kind of didn't smooth out the edges enough, so it kind of, I don't know, it just bothers me now that I've played games that do that. And I know people are going to be like, shut up, it's not a big deal, but I'm just like, have to bring it out because it's just funny to me.
Griffin. Let's see.
Interestingly, though, that she says that he's been reincarnated multiple times, because remember, we ran into a Jurak back in Dark Cloud 1, right? And he actually had to help us out in that game, too. He had to help give us the Serpent Sword so that we could take on the Killer Snake.
I'm afraid I don't remember. I'm truly sorry. My memories must not all be back yet, I guess.
How upset she gets is just priceless. Anyway, make sure to grab your treasures. Witch Parfait. And I don't know if there's actually any other ones, because I haven't been in here in a while, so there might be. Jurak has been revived, but, you know, I wonder why I had forgotten about Jurak all this time. I wonder what I've been doing all this time. I just can't seem to remember. Hey, that's a pretty nifty outfit you got there, if I do say so myself. Well, thanks. A nice lady made it for me. Haha. Potato pie. There's one. Fruit of Eden. Yep, okay, that looks like it. So now you want to take a picture. There you go. And there's another, that's another awesome little scoop for you. Let's see, I think we should just go ahead and use those items and then figure out what to do from there. Nice defense increased by 4, so now my defense is 16. Monica's favorite treat. Monica's events increased by 4 is now 12. 56, 56. I'll give it to Max this time. There we go. I'm not that fierce. Fried. Oh boy. Why am I laughing so hard about that? What was the other thing I wanted to do? That was everything, I think. So, in the next episode, I'll be back inside the diorama menu, making sure I've finished the other stuff I need to do at this time. So, till then, everyone, bye.